Alright folks, gather round for a tale that'll grip your heart and chill your bones. Picture a stormy sky, a plane shaking like a leaf in a gale. Inside Han sits in seat 23A, his mind heavy with debts and dreams. Head heard a plane crash could mean 6 million yuan, enough to clear his slate and give his brother a brighter future. Just days ago, he signed a life insurance policy, betting on fate. As the plane rattles, his eyes catch Ruowan, the girl he once loved, now sitting with Li Jun, the one who broke his heart. Before he can linger, the world flips, the plane screams, spirals, and crashes into an uncharted island. Han wakes, the stench of smoke and metal sharp in his nose. Miraculously, he's unharmed. Wreckage burns around him. The pilots are gone, most passengers didn't make it, but a few survive. Ruowan, Li Jun, and a shaken handful. They fumble for phones, praying for a signal, but the island cuts them off. Li Jun, bold as ever, steps up. We fell from the sky and lived, he says, voice firm. That's a miracle. Well, get out. A gruff survivor points to smoke curling from a distant mountain. The cockpit's there, he says. It's got a radio. We can call the army, but first they need food. The island's lush with strange vibrant fruits. One man, hungry and rash, plucks a big one. He bites, and boom, the fruit bursts, spewing poison that drops him dead. The group freezes, hearts racing. This ain't no Eden. They trek toward the cockpit, jungle closing in like a noose. Every step feels like a roll of the dice. A brave soul steps up to lead, but a massive toothy plant snatches him. More plants wake, vines snapping like whips. Screams echo as half the group is devoured. The rest bolt, legs burning. They hit a narrow mountain pass, thinking they've escaped, but the island's got more horrors. A man's yanked skyward, gone in a flash. Another is dragged off by a slimy tongue. Then they see them lizards bigger than crocodiles with eyes like cold fire. Han, Ruowan, and a photographer named Chow barely dodge their jaws. Cornered by one, Han thinks it's over. He turns to Ruowan, voice soft, you've always been the one, take care of yourself. But Chow, quick as lightning, outsmarts the beast, and they scramble to a grassy field, gasping. The grass is tall, swaying with secrets. They split into groups, planning to jump and spot each other, but the island ain't done. A snake big as a nightmare slithers out, swallowing a man whole. They scatter, diving into mountain crevices as the snake hunts ruins, trembling her fear. A beacon, the snake slinks closer, but Han shouts, drawing its eyes. He's ready to die for her. Chow hurls a toxic fruit, splashing the snake with poison. It hisses, skin burning, and flees. Night falls, and they stumble into a cave. Cold as death, to spark a fire, Han offers a locket. Ruin's old gift, kept close to his heart. Her eyes soften, seeing it. Chow uses the locket and some leaking oil to coax a flame. Warmth spreads, then a light flickers. Afar, rescue they hope. Han, Li Jun, and another creep toward the light, hearts pounding, but it ain't a chopper. It's a frog big as a truck with a glowing bulb on its head. It gobbles their buddy. Li Jun whispers, we split up, one might live. Han bolts, but Li Jun stays, betraying him as the frog leaps. A massive snake swallows it, sparing Han by luck. Back at the cave, Li Jun lies, saying Han's dead. Ruin's eyes brim with tears, her heart breaking. She's falling for him, but Han staggers, and alive they push on, finding a fresh snake skin slick and new. The burned snake returns madder than ever. They dive into a sloping cave, the beast slithering after. Chow slips, dangling. Li Jun grabs him, but as the snake nears, he lets go. The snake swallows Chow, and Han's fury nearly costs Li Jun his life, but Ruowan pulls him back. They reach the cockpit, still whole. An air hostess fires the engine. Han spots the radio near broken snake eggs, a bad omen. The burned snake charges Han and Ruowan duck under wreckage. 3 snakes now circling like death. Li Jun bangs on the plane, yelling, "Come get me." He buys time, shouting for the air hostess to start the engine. The snakes storm in, killing her chaos buddy and nearly Li Jun, but the engine roars, shredding them. Li Jun, gasping, admits Chow chose to die to save them, but the island's king. Snake bigger meaner rises, swallowing Li Jun whole. Han and Ruowan hide as it coils around the plane. Fuel leaking. Han slices an escape, dragging Ruowan to a cave. The snake follows, dripping fuel. Han scrapes his locket on a rock, sparks flying. He tosses it, and the snake erupts in a fireball deep in the cave. They survive the blast. Smoke draws a rescue team, and as the chopper lifts them away, their hands lock tight. Han's debts linger, but he's found something richer: love, grit, and a second shot. So what would you do to survive? Drop a comment and subscribe for more tales to keep you up at night.